All right. I have one question for you, and we'll open it up for commission questions too. You've kind of merged the digital conversion with the new channels in your remarks, so we won't take these separately. Can you tell us what, if any, impact Wilmington will see as a result of Comcast's attempt to merge with NBC? What does that merger, that acquisition by Comcast of NBC, how does that affect us?
Purchase.
I don't think it'll affect any of the technical operations side of the cable industry. I don't think you're going to see anything locally here. I think what happens is that it allows for more content to be delivered through various media, through internet, through cell phone, through all sorts of different avenues that the communications world is really just exploring right now. So I think that it allows for more choices, more programming is going to be delivered in a variety of methods.
Any other comments or questions from members of the commission? Councilwoman Bolden.
Kevin, yes,
Commissioner Bolden. Excuse me.
thank you. Does that mean a fee increase as well?
No.
No fee increase
No
in
fee
terms
increase.
of the bill for the basic?
No.
And how will you determine what's going to run on all these channels? Because when you look at some of the channels, you have a variety of channels, but there's really nothing on them to really see.
Yeah, we don't control the programming. We don't control the content of different cable channels. We're the distributor of that. So that wouldn't be a question that I could really answer if you're saying that there's nothing on. I'm not.
I mean, it's
not
just
sure to answer. I can answer
it's
that.
repetitious in a lot of it that's there. I was just wondering, would there be any? And is there any way when you go digital that you will be maintaining lease access?
Yeah, there's no change to live lease access.
Can you embellish on that? What do you mean by that?
It's the status quo as it is right now. There's no changes going on. And NBC Universal, that doesn't change anything to do with live leased access.
So then digital does not have to mean that it has to be taped?
No, that won't be affected by that.
Okay. Thank you.
Commissioner Martelli.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Just to dovetail off of Councilwoman Bolden, when you're making this move from basic to expanded regarding the digital and all that kind of stuff, are there going to be channels that are currently offered in the basic level that would then be bumped up to expanded, that if someone couldn't afford to have that expanded channel, they wouldn't get it under the basic?
No, we're not bumping any channels from basic to expanded.
So there'll be nothing. Whatever you get now, you can continue to get regardless. On the
In
basic
fact,
package.
if you were a basic and expanded customer right now and had no boxes, you can go and get those boxes, up to 3 boxes right today. You can go do that, and you would get more channels than you currently have, and you would get access to on-demand and all that content. So to answer your question, no, there wouldn't be any changes.
Commissioner Rago.
Well, I want to ask the question, maybe a similar question, but a different way. Once the digital conversion begins, as long as someone has a digital converter box, then whether it's leased access or any of the channels they currently enjoy, they'll be able to get those channels.
Yes.
Right. And what you're trying to tell us is, or what you're telling us is, that then they get more of a variety once the digital conversion.
Yes, you would have access to more programming.
Depending on what level of service they purchase.
The higher level service, you get the more variety of programming. Yes.
Yes.
That's accurate.
Okay. All right. So we're not losing anything. It just gives everyone the opportunity to move into the digital age.
Exactly. You're not losing anything. In fact, you're gaining more because you're going to get some more channels that have been migrated from analog to digital. You'll get those back. And you'll also have access to on-demand, which is, like I said, 10,000 programs. So you're not losing, no.
Okay. Thank you.
Commissioner Bradley, then Commissioner Brown.
When will the digital conversion be complete?
In this area, it'll probably be, because the dates have changed sometimes because of operational issues that we've had. Sometimes it's a little bit busy, and there's other times they have to move things around. So I can't give you a firm date, but it's likely that it'll be, I would say it's going to be before May of next year. And I'm going to communicate this formally to the commission and to the city when I have a firm date.
So that means that analog will be completely gone?
No, analog will still be there until, I believe, 2012. I mean, the analog basic lineup is going to continue to be the analog basic lineup. You won't need any boxes to get the analog basic lineup. The expanded lineup is the one that you will need boxes for.
All right. Are you all right, Commissioner Brown?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The chairman asked you to elaborate a little bit more when you mentioned that there will be no interruption with live access TV, Channel 28.
This does not affect that.
Does not affect it at all. Oh, okay, I missed something. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I heard that. Okay.
But I think we need to follow up with one question. The digital conversion does not affect live leased access, but there aren't any other reasons that Comcast would not maintain, as you put it, the status quo in terms of live leased
as we
access.
discussed, I guess a week or two ago, there's no news to report. Everything is the same as it was.
All right. You okay?
Follow up again.
Commissioner Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To ascertain the live assets, the live taping, the live showing of Channel 28, for example, do they need, I don't know this question, so they wouldn't need to convert or have a box to do anything. They can just go straight to Channel 28 live.
No, they probably would digitally convert it, but that's nothing that you would have to worry about. We do that in our head end, and we do it every day. That happens for many channels.
And there'd be no cost to the customer?
No, that's something that happens where if it's an analog-only channel, and this was more common when broadcasters were broadcasting in analog, we can convert the signal in our head end.
Okay. So, again, let me hear
So,
you
yeah,
say.
there's no new equipment that needs to be purchased by, no.
Okay, so.
It's all done in our head end.
And I appreciate it, and I'll keep quiet after I ask you one more time. Let me hear you say it's no interruption to the live.
No interruption.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Brown.